Happy Tuesday. Here we are trying to vlog again. So it is 11:13 already. Yikes. I worked this morning. Whoever decided to schedule themselves at 5 a.m. post 4th of July is crazy. I drank way too much coffee last night. I could not fall asleep. Something on the lens. Oh, that was good. Anyways, so I ended up laying in bed till like at least 2:30, and then I had like a nightmare that woke me up between 3 and 4, and it's just been a disaster. So anyways, I worked this morning, came downstairs. I actually on the computer just got done editing the vlog. I'm trying out Windows Movie Maker on Sam's computer. I haven't used it in years because the stuff that he downloaded for me, I can't figure it out. And the last time I used it, there was like 35 minutes of black screen playing at the end of the vlog. So yeah, I'm just using this Windows Movie Maker on his computer. So for whatever reason, anytime I try to like upload it directly to YouTube, it won't work. So I have to save the movie, and I can't remember. This is why I stopped using it in the first place. I think I can save the movie and then upload. I don't know. Anyways, so I had been editing on my phone, but any clip that was over a minute and like 30 seconds, my phone, it wouldn't transfer via the app on Wi-Fi onto my phone, and then my phone quality was cutting it down. So I'm gonna try using his computer again. As I'm talking, I'm realizing that my camera's going to die, and I'm gonna need to find my charger. There it is. Yeah, lots of rambling. I am making bread. I have to cover it because it's so cold in this house that it won't rise appropriately. What stage are we on? We are on the rising stage, so I can't open it for you, but I've been making our own bread. So some changes that we've had since I was vlogging last. I should just do an update. You ready for it? With me looking like this? I was gonna try to get ready, but who cares? Okay, so I was running 2 locations and training staff in at creating basically like a 70-hour-ish, if not more, maybe a little bit less work week. And never seeing my family. Like, I was gone all the time. I was constantly working, and if I was home, I was sleeping and stressed, and that's why the vlogs just stopped. There was literally no time to vlog, nothing to vlog. I was never here, and my kids were like from place to place to place to place to place, so there was just no vlogging. I have since dropped both one house and being an instructor, so I'm back to just like one location that I oversee. And when I say house, that's what we call them. That's what we refer them to for what I do. Anyways, now I've been working about 35 hours a week, which is what I'm contracted to do. And so I have a little bit more time to vlog. But one of the things that we're doing is not only did we lose income when I dropped another location and stopped teaching our new staff, but we are saving up for a truck. Our goal is about February to walk into a dealership and buy a truck brand new. Since we've been vlogging, I have had all the car woes you can imagine. Literally in our van, we have replaced every single item in the van, minus the transmission and the engine, which are huge things. So being that it has like 150 or 60,000 miles, we're just done putting money into it for now. And so we want to walk in February to like a dealership and buy a brand new truck. I don't know what kind of truck Sam's going to pick out. It will still be mine, but it'll be his. Both the van and the Buick that we drive are in my name, but the truck will be in his name, and he'll take the loan out. But to do that and walk in and put $15,000 down, it's going to require that we save and save and save and save. Due to trips and bills and car repairs, our savings is null. So yeah, we're gonna save. So we're not gonna be using my income. Starting July 1st, we decided to stop using my income. It's going directly into savings. We opened up a separate account because my work won't direct deposit into savings. So we opened a separate checking account. I do have a card that I was using when we went to Arizona, but now I have since hid it since we won't need it. And so we're doing everything we can do to cut money. I mean, cut money is a weird word. Like, cut our budget down as much as we can to save. We are almost completely out of debt, which will be crazy to add a car payment on. So our ideal situation is that we'll walk in February, Sam will test drive the trucks and decide which one he wants. We're gonna invest in an expensive one because we want to make sure that if we're gonna put money into it, we're gonna have all the features. We'll hopefully put $15,000 down on the truck, so we'll probably owe another like 18, I'm assuming, if not a tiny bit more, maybe $18,000 to $20,000 on the truck, and then our goal is to have it paid off in the next year. We haven't had car payments for just over 4 years actually, and it's been super nice, and I wish we would have been saving more, but life just is life. Isn't it crazy how you think you're gonna have all this extra money when you cut things, but it's just like if you don't tell it where to go, it goes wherever it wants, and that's where it is. We've been living it up too much. We haven't been extravagant and traveling, but we eat out a lot, and we go see movies and go do things and all of that. So we're cutting back on all of that, which means we're going to have to be cutting a decent amount of money, like half of our income. I mean, Sam makes a little bit more than I do because I get compensated for my living as a part of my pay, and so I don't make as much as far as like actual money is concerned, and so he makes more than I do, but we're cutting our income pretty drastically by saving that money to buy all this stuff and get savings account back up. So one of the things we're doing is cutting our grocery budget. So when we're eating the way that I would love to eat, and the way that I lose weight, it's actually kind of expensive. And so until we get a grasp on things and to be able to make it, if anybody's watched anything about Dave Ramsey, he talks about beans and rice and beans, and that's where we're at. So right now my goal, I have a budget to $200 a week, so $400 a month to feed our family all the meals and snacks. But I'm still sticking, I really want to do $150, if not less, for a 2-week period, because that extra $100 we could use for gym membership. And so if I can consistently book just $150 for 2 weeks of groceries, that's $75 a week of groceries. With strategic planning, it's possible. If I can consistently do that, then we can cancel our kind of community center and go to the Y, which in the long run I think would be a better investment for us because it has childcare, which our community center doesn't. Also, there's several of them around, so you can go to the indoor playgrounds, and they all have really nice pools. So then in the long run, instead of going out and doing things and like paying extra money to drive all these places or go to different indoor playgrounds that cost money, you know, at the end I think it would end up being cheaper and beneficial budget wise to do it that way. So we'll see. But this long, like 7-minute and 43-second rambling, all to tell you that the reason I'm making bread is that we can make our bread loaf. Again, it's like the rice and beans and rice budget kind of bread with bread flour from Costco and everything. I think we figured it out that it's like 21 cents a loaf, which is kind of nice because then I can put organic sugar. I can control what's in there. So it might have just normal white bleached bread flour. It has yeast, it has organic sugar, and I can control the oil. So I've been using coconut oil or olive oil to control what's in there. We've also used Kerrygold butter, which is really yummy in there. That of course makes it more expensive, but instead of paying 85 cents for what I can get at Aldi full of other stuff, I can control a little bit what's in there. So yeah, we are in the beans and rice and beans season. Is anybody with us? I actually found a really great blog the other day that I'm going to use while we're in this season. Oh, what's it called? I'll have to look at it later. I can't look at it now because I have an app blocker on my phone so that I'm productive during the day for work and like playing with the kids. When I'm not sitting down talking to you, I now have an app blocker on my phone, so any social media, internet, nothing like that is actually accessible on my phone between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. and then it shuts back off at 10 p.m. So I only have 4 hours that I can be social, and I can change it, I can turn it off, but I'm just really trying to refocus life here and change in this season. Another reason I haven't been vlogging, this is really long and it's just me rambling. Another reason I haven't been vlogging is that I've not lost any weight, and I'm very self-conscious, and I don't like seeing myself, and so editing and replaying and putting myself out there for everybody, seeing me like a fat lard, I hate it. It makes me feel so self-conscious and I hate it. But I'm not going to change the situation if I'm just hiding from it. So I hate my body sometimes. It's frustrating, I understand. I had 3 kids and I know that my body is super weird with weight loss. But right now it's just nothing my old tricks, especially like MetaFast, Nothing has helped. Not at fast, I had to stop because I was having allergic reactions to it. Then for a while I've actually been having some reactions to meat, so I started eating just like fruits and vegetables, and then I was having like out of this world acid reflux from it. I don't know. My life should not be this complicated. It should not be this big of a deal. Anyways, long enough rambling. I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna go do some work, and we'll check in later, and hopefully by that time I had pulled myself together and gotten out of my pajamas and washed my hair. I literally haven't washed the chlorine out of it from yesterday. It's so bad. My hair's gonna turn green and fall out.
How did it just go sit?
It's cold.
I don't know, maybe it's dinosaur, maybe the robot dinosaur from Random Park.
Me, I'll sit.
Lightning! Miss it. This is getting cold. Like, how cold is that getting cold? No, wind gets me. Out the wind! Oh, yeah!
Woo!
It's coming down now. What do you think, Judson?
You go in there! Yeah!
I will not forgive you. Jaden?
What?
Who won the Pokemon match against you and Travis?
Travis!
How did you lose?
Because none of my Pokemon had energy cards or did double damage again. That's why.
No. You were winning for a while though, weren't you?
Yep.
Oh.
I had to try to beat him, but I didn't kick his butt. I wish I could stop him up. I was so close to stop.
I'm just watching a little bit of Periscope randomness and see what people have. Keep in mind what kind of things I'm looking for. A lot of people just got new styles, so I've been checking that out. Hey Jaden, did Jaden feed me up? Supper?
Okay.
Jaden, you feed me nice.
And she needs water too.
I just feed her tonight.
Okay, she needs water. She needs water.
Jaden, can you handle water?
You need some drink? You need the drink? Okay. Okay, anyway, so yeah, today's been really busy, I told you, or boring actually. Told you I would vlog more later, but I didn't really. Don't drop it. Hold it with both hands. Take that out of your hand. Whatever that is that's in your hand, take it out. It's that gray thing. Put it down. Hold it with both hands. Do not drop it. I had a migraine today because of storms that came through, and we had some big storms, as you saw. Then my little brother came over and we played some rounds of Pokemon, and I made some horrible bread. So I used some of this instead of the organic sugar that I'm using. Don't use this. The sugars don't interact with the yeast enough, and you will end up with one of these, and it tastes gross. It's super sweet. And I even used half of it like you normally would. I don't know. So I'm probably gonna keep it and wrap it up and do something with it. Maybe make like French toast with it tomorrow for the boys for breakfast so we don't waste it. Actually, I'm putting it in the toaster oven. That's where we keep it so the dog can't eat it, which is now full of crumbs from it, and so we need to clean that out anyways. What are you thinking? Baby girl? Whenever it's dark outside and she thinks I might be going to bed, she doesn't leave my side. Watch, I'm gonna walk to my room, watch. Are we going to go to bed? Alright, she thinks we're going to bed. Once she gets tired, she basically pushes me into our room. Oh, I'm sorry. I came back out. I'm sorry. Do you guys realize how big she is that she takes up our entire hallway? Anyways, all right. Well, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. It's Tuesday, not Monday, like I keep thinking it is. We're gonna finish getting a few things done and head to bed. See you guys. Bye.